Hello my friends and welcome back. Now, today we are going on an adventure. Oh yes, we are going exploring. But first of all, I want to take you up to my local church. It's only 5 minutes walk up the road. But we're not actually going to look around the church, although the church is beautiful and very historic. In fact, it was built in 1377 by the Normans, but no. We're going to look at something at the back of the church in someone's garden. A very unique feature. Now, what have you got in your garden? Garden shed? Greenhouse? Barbecue? A table? Some chairs? That kind of thing? Oh no, not in this garden. But that's all I'm saying until we get there. Okay, after that we're going in the opposite direction, once again, not very far from my house, to a place called Anston Gorge, or as it's known locally, Anston Stones. And we are going in search of Dead Man's Cave. Yes, you heard me right, Dead Man's Cave. Apparently it's up a cliff on a plateau, or something. I've been to Anston Gorge, or Anston Stones, before, but I've never been able to find Dead Man's Cave. Well, this time I'm going to find Dead Man's Cave. In fact, I am not leaving Anston Stones or Anston Gorge until I do find Dead Man's Cave. Okay, right, I'll see you all up at the church. Right boys and girls, we are now in the grounds at the back of All Saints Church. I just want to share with you a little known secret. At the back of the church, in the grounds to the rear, in the distance you can see a Motte and Bailey castle, and that's actually in somebody's garden. You can quite clearly see the ramparts that surround it, and as I say, in the distance is the Motte and Bailey castle. Now, the Motte and Bailey castle was built in the 11th century by a chap called Roger de Busley. He was given all this land and all the surrounding land by William the Conqueror, because Roger de Busley supported William the Conqueror in his bid for the English throne. And as we all know, most of the rich land barons got all their land through favours from the crown supporting them. In fact, basically they got them for nothing, and that's basically how they got all their wealth and all their land. So that's the Motte and Bailey castle anyway. Right boys and girls, I've come to the back side of the church now, just to see if I can get a better view of the Motte and Bailey castle, which we can. Complete with footballs in the person's garden that owns it. Now, I know what you're all thinking. Wouldn't you like to get in there with your metal detector for a couple of hours? I wish. Now then, that would be a privilege. Anyway, on we go. Right boys and girls, this is the way that I normally come into Anston Gorge, or Anston Stones. We're going to be heading off in that direction down there, my friends, and we'll just see if we can see any interesting features along the way. Okie dokie, I'll see you all in a while, my friends. Well my good friends, this is one of the first interesting things that I've come across. That's if you're interested in plants and herbal remedies, that kind of thing. The plant that we're looking at the moment is called comfrey. It used to be called knitbone in the olden days, and what they used to do with it, they used to make a poultice out of the leaves and grind it up and everything, and they used to put it on things like bruises and sprains and broken limbs, and it actually helps the affected limb heal a lot faster. Some pharmaceutical companies still use it even to this day. You can usually find it in herbal shops, and it's usually mixed with eucalyptus oil. You could do with some of this, Tom, to put on your hip. I'll send you some through post, mate. Okie dokie. Right, we'll move on in that direction, my friends, and get a little bit further. Well, I don't know about prehistoric man living down here. It looks as though Red Indians have been living down here as well. I don't know what all that's about. Somebody's been building some kind of shelter of some description. Okie dokie, we'll get a bit further, boys and girls. Well, boys and girls, these are some more of the limestone outcrops that prehistoric man used to use as shelters. They found various bones and artifacts and things, but we're still on the hunt for Dead Man's Cave, so I'll see you in a while. Right, boys and girls, I'm just approaching this rocky plateau, as you might call it, and apparently Dead Man's Cave is right down there somewhere, so all I've got to do now is find a way down. Right. I'll have a think about it and I'll see you in a while. Right, boys and girls, this is Dead Man's Cave. It's about halfway up a limestone cliff on a plateau. I came down that way, took me about half an hour to get down here. It'll probably take me about an hour to get back up. Christ. Ooh, now I'm knackered. Anyway, I suppose you want to go inside now, don't you? Well, I can't see much, obviously because it's dark. I've got a tiny little torch. I'll see if that helps, but we'll take a look inside anyway. Okie dokie, I'll see you in a moment. Right, boys and girls, here we are inside Dead Man's Cave. Now then, let's see. Let's have a look and see what we've got in here. Oh, now then, aqua chigger, eat your heart out. Well, obviously, you might be able to see it's all obviously made out of limestone. And as I said earlier, they found lots of prehistoric stuff inside this cave. Animal bones, hyenas, all that kind of stuff, and they found evidence of prehistoric man living in this cave, which is not quite surprising really. I don't know how far it goes. Let's have a look, see what's in here. Ooh, a bit spooky. Oh, bleeding hell. It goes, there's a little tunnel down there. It looks as though it might go quite a long way, I'm not quite sure. But I'm not going down there. Anyway, this is Dead Man's Cave, as promised. All I've got to do now is get back out and get back up the cliff. Right, okie dokie my friends, we'll work his way out, which is in this direction over there. Oh, here we go. Well, you can just see. Right, I've got to get over a big boulder now, so I'm going to turn the camera off till I get outside. Well, that was Dead Man's Cave, my friends. It's quite interesting actually. As I said, the amount of times I've walked down the gorge and I've never been up here, I'm not surprised. Little bit disappointing, the odd bit of graffiti, as you can imagine, but well, that's just a sign of the times that we live in. Right, I'm going to just go back outside the cave now and start my way back up the cliff. So, I'll see you in a bit, my friends. Bye for now. Oh, and wish me luck. Well, I managed to get back to the top of the cliff, boys and girls. Thank God for that. And I've come out in this quite pleasant field actually. Lots of lovely blossom on the trees. Just one over there as well. Some nice little yellow flowers in the field over there. Right, I'm going to get back to this footpath, and I think the way back, because I've never been on this top path before, is in that direction over there, my friends. Right, best foot forward. Well, boys and girls, this is where I went wrong earlier on in the day. I asked a very nice elderly old gentleman which way it was to Dead Man's Cave. And quick as a flash he said, "It's down there, lad, you can't go wrong." So I spent an hour walking down there and then an hour walking back, because it's not. It's up there. Welcome back everybody. Now, just on the off chance that he's watching, I've got a message for the elderly gentleman who sent me on a wild goose chase this morning and wasted 2 hours of my life. Git. No, actually, I'm sure he meant very well. Or did he? I don't know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed our little adventure today. Just something else to do apart from the normal run-of-the-mill things that we've all been doing lately. So, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.